The brief commentary on Sura Al-Kahf. Interpretation of the 46 of Sura Al-Kahf. It is reported that Abu Sa'id Al-Khidr said that the Messenger of Allah, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, "The imperishable blessings are the words, there is no deity but Allah. Exalted is Allah. Allah is great. Praise be to Allah. There is no strength and power except from Allah." An-Nasai reported this hadith, and Ibn Hibban and Al-Hakim called the hadith authentic. Interpretation of the 60 of Sura Al-Kahf. It is reported that Ibn Abbas said from the words of Ubay ibn Ka'b that the Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, "Once, when the Prophet Musa addressed a sermon to the sons of Israel, he was asked, 'Which of the people has the greatest knowledge?' He replied, 'I am the most knowledgeable.' Then Allah rebuked him for not saying that it was known only to Allah. He sent down to him in a revelation, 'Indeed, at the confluence of the two seas there is one of my servants who knows more than you.' Musa asked, 'Lord, how can I find him?' He was told, 'Put a fish in a basket, and you will find it where you lose it.' He set off along with his servant named Yushanun, who carried the fish in a basket. Having reached a certain rock, they lay down and fell asleep, and the fish quietly got out of the basket and set off along the sea, as if through an underground passage. Musa and his servant were surprised at this. Then they continued on their way and walked the rest of the night and all day. The next morning, Musa ordered his servant, 'Serve our dinner, we were tired on the way.' Musa did not feel tired until he passed the place where he was ordered to go. His servant said to him, 'Remember how we took refuge under a rock? I forgot about the fish, and only the devil forced I will not remember her.' Musa said, 'This is what we desired,' and they went back in their tracks. When they reached that rock, they saw a man there dressed in his clothes. Musa greeted him with peace, and Al-Khidr asked, 'How do people in your country know about such a greeting?' Musa said, 'I am Musa.' He asked, 'Musa from among the children of Israel?' He replied, 'Yes.' He then asked, 'May I follow you so that you can teach me the direct path of what you have been taught?' Al-Khidr replied, 'You will not have the patience to be near me, O Musa. Verily, I have knowledge that Allah taught me and which is unknown to you, but you have other knowledge that He taught you and which is unknown to me.' He said, 'If Allah wills, you will see that I am patient, and I will not disobey your command.' They set off along the seashore and did not have a ship. When they saw the ship, they asked to be taken on board. The people recognized Al-Khidr and took them without demanding any payment. After some time, a sparrow flew in, sat on board, and once or twice scooped up water from the sea with its beak. Al-Khidr said, 'O Musa, the knowledge that you and I received has reduced the knowledge of Allah as much as the water that the sparrow carried in its beak has reduced the sea.' Then Al-Khidr went to one of the boards of the ship and broke it. Musa said, 'These people took us with them without demanding payment, and you deliberately made a hole in order to sink them.' He said, 'Didn't I say that you can't be patient with me?' Musa said, 'Don't punish me for forgetting.' The first time Musa said it out of forgetfulness. Then they continued on their way and came to the inhabitants of a village. They asked for food, but they refused to show them hospitality. There they saw a wall that was about to collapse, and Al-Khidr straightened it with his hands. Musa said to him, 'If you wished, you would have received a reward for this.' Then he said, 'Here I will part with you.' The Prophet, peace and blessings of Allah be upon him, said, "May Allah have mercy on Musa. We would like him to be patient, and then we would be told more about them." This hadith was transmitted by Ahmad, Al-Bukhari, Muslim, and At-Tirmizi.